Hello! It's me, Dinobot, and I'm here with my round 5 match of the Silver Gamma Division versus joelker41. So we're going to take a look at their decks. First up is Mentor, Worlds Collide. It's Control, Worlds Collide style, you know, with that Dis logos. Got the Eddies with the Too Much to Protect. Got an Infernus with Hysteria and Poltergeist. Like, what more could you want? But it doesn't have double Exhume or anything. It doesn't have Not Finished With You. So I guess it doesn't go absolutely bonkers with Recursion, but I think it could beat my best decks. It looks like very difficult to play because you have this Hysteria, and the Hysterias will bounce the Eddies, and then that might prevent you from getting your Too Much to Protect to work. I don't know. But I'm going to trust that joelker knows how to play this deck. So since I think it's good against my decks, this is my likely first ban here. But let's continue on. Because the next deck, you won't believe this, HRH Woo of Around the Table. This Dis looks constructed. It's insane. Triple Control the Weak, triple Ember Imp, double Gateway to Dis, 3 Fates. So there's so many ways that you could just destroy your opponent's stuff and play an Ember Imp, and then they're just locked out for a very long time. It's also got double Poltergeist, so it even has the artifact control. The weird thing about this deck is that it has like a low creature count, but I think it just has this dynamic where you can control the board and then play your stuff out afterwards, such that maybe the fact that it has 14 creatures is not a negative thing here. Next up is Bokal Harp, Malcolm's Charlatan. You can discard out of house cards to draw more Starlines cards. You have the Medic Ingrams to protect your board. Commander Chan with Universal Translator, you can use 2 non-Starlines cards like your Wormhole Tech and Edoram, for example. So you should be able to just run the game with Starlines. Granted, you get that board out, but it has some efficiency to get there. One of the only downsides here is that it doesn't have Scaling Amber Control really to pair with the Eddies. You have the Cutthroat Research, but no interdimensional graft, you know. Now, we move on to the Dark Tidings section of the lineup. First, we have Valeria. This has Grand Alliance Council and Selective Preservation, so that's good creature control. And you can think twice those, so you can bring them back if you need to control the board again. It has KeyForge, which is that forge stopping artifact that can really just swing the game at the end. Second Dark Tidings deck. This one, double Eureka, double Science, and triple Binary Moray. The Binary Moray can archive a card when you reap, so it can really offset that downside of getting the chains. It has first or last to purge the most powerful creatures or the least powerful creatures, and also Larry of the Lake with double Urine of Circumspect. You need the creature control to deal with that stuff. And now, Mamiya, another double Eureka. He's looking for those double Eureka decks. But this one has Mecha Buoy and Tide Warp, some more Dark Tidings exclusive tech. You're able to order the effects of Mecha Buoy and Tide Warp such that you will always benefit from it and not your opponent. And this deck has Borrow, double Grand Alliance Council, and notably double Unity or Discord with 3 upgrades with bonuses, so you can use those to bounce your upgrades and gain a bunch of Amber. So that's a nice combo. You could work up to that with Eurekas and stuff, your conjecture. So this deck has pretty good creature control. If you really need to, it has double Final Analysis to destroy creatures. Then the Grand Alliance Council can clear up a nice board, so that can deal with Saurians, right? So I was thinking about bans. I was going to ban Mentor first, and then there's basically 2 options here. If they save that HRH deck, then I would ban Mamiya, because that one has artifact control and creature control, and it has plays to play around the Ezen. So I think it's a pretty well-rounded deck. Anyway, we're going to join this game here, and I'm banning Mentor. Oh, see here, yeah, they banned the Noble. Cool. Now I'm selecting a deck to save. And so in this case, do I want to save Fotu or Lormer? Because they have a deck with double Poltergeist, and they have a deck with Borrow and Hornswoggle, right? So I might even want to save Sultan? Is that insane? I kind of want Sultan. I kind of want to play this deck. It doesn't need the artifacts to win, and it has creature control to deal with their Urine of Circumspects and stuff. Let's do it. I'm saving this. I'm saving Sultan. Never before seen here. They saved Mamiya. That was the one I wanted to ban. This is a bizarre match for sure, so this is pretty cool. I just have to hope my intuition is correct here. I banned HRH Woo. Is it ban bait? I don't know. Exmoor's gone, so the demons will not be unleashed this time. Almost got there. What to start with? Are they going to start with Mamiya? I could go upgrades versus upgrades. So Lorimer versus Mamiya, I think, is a decent matchup for me. Do they have anything that trashes Lorimer? The KeyForge is like the biggest thing I'm worried about. Well, let's go with it first. They're playing Bahamut. No artifacts control, so that's nice. So let's go Lorimer. Yeah, we're up against the Dark Tidings expert today. I mulliganed my first hand because it had upgrades and stuff. Effervescent Principle? Oh, discard it! I don't even need my Effervescent Principle, the one and only piece of Amber control in my deck. Oh, they go in Star Alliance. Oh, they discard Urian the Circumspect with Bind Discovery. Oh, they raised the tide with Amber back. Okay. Now they're playing together, so they get to play 2 non-Star Alliance cards. Final Analysis. So I lose my Daughter and Cronus, but I draw some cards. So I could play Logos, get Bot Bookton and the Munchling out there, because those are mutants and they can work with Mutagenic Serum. That seems pretty good. And Lost in the Woods, I think I want to save that. Oh, Kurzap. I think Kurzap might be too good to discard here, because Kurzap hits the binary mores, right? Those are like cyborg AIs or something. Even though I have Lost in the Woods, I think I'll hold Kurzap here, actually. Oh yeah, the card thingy. Oh, Urian the Circumspect. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to see. But I have Lost in the Woods, so I'll do Untamed. Use my Mutagenic Serum, because that means I get to use Bot Bookton. Cyberclone. Whoa. I guess I'll purge Urian the Circumspect. And that's a great card to get there because, let's see, I could bounce the Cyberclone now, or I could shuffle it back in. I bounced it and I drew Subjects Kirby. Nice. Lost in the Woods. Maybe I just want to hold that now? Let's play real conservative with the creature control. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that Urian. Can't have that staying around. That's why I kept my Lost in the Woods too. Kept the Kurzap and the Lost in the Woods. Whoa, they're gaining Amber though. They went up to 7. Okay. Now I'm gonna go Star Alliance. New Frontiers for Star Alliance. I got a transporter platform. Cool. And then I play Kirby, which lets me play Cyberclone. I purge Larry of the Lake, and then I have Explore Over. Yeah, I'll play Explore Over as a creature. Then Observimax. I'll put Observimax on what? Guess I'll put it on the Explore Over, because it has Skirmish, and also an Amber bonus. I would like to bounce that. They do have Bring Low in this deck. No, Mind Bullets! Now do I want to play Untamed? I have to discard the Kurzap now. I shuffled their Urian the Circumspect away, so they could get that again. And what would I draw into to destroy it? Ooh, it might be tough. Would I be racing a Urian the Circumspect? That's scary. Oh, I have the General Order 24 in the archives, though. So I guess it's fine. What did I discard off the Punctuated Equilibrium? Sloppy Lab Work. Now I can Resurgence something. So I can Resurgence my Kirby and the Cyberclone. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So I can play a little creature control. A little creature control from my Star Alliance house as I set up my transporter platform. But now they're gaining a bunch of Amber too. Just a Eureka. Huh. All right. Let's see if we can get there. I think this time they do have bring low, so I don't really need to go as high as possible. Yeah, red alerts. Subject Kirby. Could I draw a Starlines card? I could. So let's play Torado. Nope. And then Observimax goes on. First or last gets rid of everything, so I'll just put it on the Kirby then. And I'm gonna hold the General Order 24 because if they go into Sanctum or do anything, that gives me a way to destroy all the creatures they played, right? Yeah, my Kirby. Interesting. My Stunner is still in the draw. I think I'm going Logos. I can purge their Captain Valjerico. Let's draw first, I guess. Bob Bookton. Cool. Mutants! Oh, I didn't even notice that. Discards can. I don't know. So now I'm trying to play around their Sanctum stuff, I think, because they have Bring Low. They're all the way through their deck, right? So they should have that card unless it's their last one. They're going Logos and they Eureka again. I imagine they won't have enough to get rid of all my stuff. They get rid of two of my things because Bouncing Death Quark has a damage bonus on it. Oh, that's a good point, Quittrill. Yeah, that makes sense. So what I could do here... Oh... The Stunner's the last card, so I don't get to do my bouncing stuff. Oh, but the General Order 24 has a draw bonus, so I can draw it. And then, because they only have Eddie, they're forced to destroy it to the General Order 24. If I have Nell out, then I'll have a creature down to continue the General Order 24 chain, right? And then that should be able to take out whatever they capture onto. Bob Bookton can also play the Stunner. So I can play the Stunner, reap with these things. Reshuffle. So this way I save my Logos board from the General Order 24, and I still have the General Order 24 in hand to deal with their Sanctum board, which I'm guessing they're playing here. But the issue is that I don't have a way to take them off check. So if they get to check here and play Bring Low, then I lose. The only option would be to... Nope, I can't draw onto Observimax because I have nothing to reap with the Observimax. Yeah, I think actually I may have lost here. They have so many cards, they have to be able to get to check, right? Let's see. Wasn't a 2-pip card with your Bogdan that could stop you. Eureka's and Val, bottom 12 cards really hurt. Wait, am I missing something? Do they not have creatures to capture onto? Oh, got discarded? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, he played it? Oh, he played it? Or he did? I don't know. All right, anyway, moving on to game 2. 3-2. Now what? I have Sultan, Fotu, and Ezen, and Bahamut is gone. So Mamiya! Is it time for Mamiya? They have ways to destroy dinos. Maybe I could do like a switcheroo, where it's like I play Sultan, and then they'll think I'm playing Fotu, but then I'll play Ezen. And it's like, whoa, what do I do? And then they win anyway. But I'm going Sultan. And they're going Dark Tidings again with Mamiya. It's the saved decks against one another. Oh, this has Commune. That's cool. But the other cards, Resurgence, Grim Reminder. Ooh, I don't know if it's worth the Commune. So this one has Borrow. And that means they would be able to borrow my Transporter platform. And that means they would be able to bounce their Sea Urchin, Savage Clash early. Mamiya does not have many creatures, so I don't think holding a Savage Clash does much. Get the mutants out there. Pismire and its little buddy Gloriana's Attendant doesn't have a lot of mutants, and so the Gloriana's Attendant sometimes with the Resurgence late in the game is the last mutants you need. Oh, the static charge! Gloriana's Attendant, no! But now I have Commune, so I can get that Commune value. Huh? How about it? Oh, and the other Savage Clash? Whoa. Oh, man. Maybe I hold this one. Discarding 2 Savage Clashes right off the start is maybe a little too much for me to bear. But luckily I draw a discard, so I can move these discards out of my hands next turn. And I don't think I'll be getting value out of the Grim Reminder, though. So that's unfortunate. Or the Stirring Grave? Oh, huh. Yeah, very peculiar card order here. They got this Tide Warp action going on, so what does that mean? Maybe it doesn't mean too much until they have the Mecha Buoy out. Oh, and we're already bouncing cards, but maybe that's a good thing because we don't want that stuff to have a much higher impact later in the game. Going dis. Yep, I think I'm gonna discard this Grim Reminder. I got Stirring Grave, which lets me archive the Gloriana's Attendants in case I need that mutant back. Now the Static Charge will do damage to the Lyco Fiend, so that's kind of neat. And I have so many mutants out, 3. Oh, getting scooped. Aha, Static Charge and scooped. Very cool. Whoa, bunch of stuff. When I'd will stir up trouble, taking out all my stuff. Okay, I'll go Star Alliance. Use Secure Droid as a taunt. I can protect Kirby. I'll put on the Dark Minion. I do get to Reap with the Dark Minion, huh? Sure. Putting on the Dark Minion means that that's what survives the Savage Clash, right? So that's, that'll keep it there if I do that. We got more Star Alliance coming. Ooh, is it enough for me to Savage Clash? I don't think so, not yet, but they're getting there. Gleeful Mayhem. I could actually do 2 with the Dark Minion. I could fight the Lieutenant Kirkar, and that would do 2 damage to it, and the Gleeful Mayhem would finish it off. Actually, that would be giving them an Amber, but it does get rid of their creature that they can bounce with Unity or Discord. Oh, whoops, no, it has Hazardous, so it doesn't work. Oh, okay. Darn it. Let's draw a card. Mole? Could Mole cause me trouble later? Static Charge is pretty annoying. And Scooped. Let's get the Scoops out of there. That's Amber Control and Creature Control. Pretty good stuff. What recursion do I have left? Do I have the Resurgence? I do. So if I draw into the Resurgence, yeah, I think I want the Infernus in the discard then. And Kirkar, I could do 5 damage to it, and that would mean I could fight it with a Ghost Hawk, and that would finish it off. I guess it would destroy the Drekker if it fought the Drekker. Yep, can't take out the Kirkar with Savage Clash. It's too big. So if I had reaped with the Dark Minion, I would be at 8 Amber right now. Oh my. Eureka and Mecha Buoy. Can I steal with the Drekker here? I guess that doesn't stop them, right? Oh, Final Analysis. Ooh. They forgive or forget to archive cards. Archive Eureka and Static Charge. Very nice. Oh, I have 9 Amber. Let's keep up. Yeah. If I had the Resurgence, that could be nice to bring back the Pismire. So looks like I'm going Star Alliance here. That's the most amount of cards. Hadron Collision. Okay, Particle Sweep. Draw a card. Oh, Crewman York. So what I can do is Secure Droid, Stunner, and Bounce! Oh, we're getting bounce action with Sultan! Let's go! Oh, sorry. Threatening the second key. And I could go Untamed stuff into Disc stuff and destroy the Key Frog with Implosion, maybe? That could be cool. But if they get to 5 here, right? Oh, you know, maybe I should have discarded the Secure Droid so Crewman York could have stolen? Oh, man.
Welcome to Vaultheads, hosted from the Hub City Vault Battles fan club. I'm your host, Raymond Darko. We follow the great vault battles of our time. In the Diamonds division, Christoph managed to assemble 3 EEs in his battle line. In one turn, they discarded a Harbinger of Doom and a Misery exploit, each triggering a wave of purging. Later that game, Christoph played 2 EEs once again, stole 4 Amber, and finished the game right there with Obsidian Forge. Christoph didn't relent in games 2 and 3. He finished the match with a Disc Fatality, using a Rise to bring back Schuler and Drumble, bringing his opponent down to 0 Amber and jumping to 9 Amber himself. In Iron Gamma, I witnessed a battle of warring dinosaurs and cunning gambling. BF Raider called check for their second key with 10 Amber. Their opponent's Alvad had an interdimensional graft waiting for this moment and sprung their trap. BF Raider, however, cleverly used the gambling den to dampen Alvad's gains by naming the wrong house and losing 2 Amber before forging and transferring the remaining Amber to Alvad. After forging, Raider imposed his Saurian defenses, capturing 4 Amber with tribute onto a Grimlocust Dux upgraded with Imperial Scutum. Alvad still had fight on them though. They immediately played 5 Untamed cards, followed by Punctuated Equilibrium, which discarded 6 Semper Tyrannosaurus from their opponent's hand, stopping them from truly capitalizing on the captured Amber. Even without the combo, BF Raider pushed for check on their 3rd key. Alvad responded by playing their own tributes and destroying the opponent's creatures. This left BF Raider 2 Amber short of forging, which they managed to gain at the start of their turn with Gambling Den for the exact win. That's all for this week. Tune in next time for more Vault Battle action.
Now we got this Eddie here. It's stopping me from forging? Now do I Implosion and Obsidian Forge? Or do I could fight with Secure Droid and do more bouncing with Crewman York? Shadow of Disc, could that help me forge through Eddie? No Resurgence. Uh-oh. Can I get the Key Frog key cheat somehow? I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't have enough. Oh, I don't have enough. I think I needed to draw Resurgence there. Let's see. Oh, and the Kincan's gonna steal? Oh, that's annoying. Let's see, I can steal 1 with Crewman York, bounce Crewman York, gain another 1, and draw a card. I don't think that's good enough. I need to forge now. And I can't do that with Obsidian Forge. So the only possible answer is Untamed, but they steal an Amber. GG. Out-tempoed. So now it's the decision between Fotu and the Ezen. Oh, and they have Neutron Shark. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm playing Fotu then. It's time for the dinosaurs to fight through the most the most creature control of their lives. So now, gotta see what they're playing for game 3, which is Valeria. The deck with Grand Alliance Council and Selective Preservation. And I think we could see that coming because that might be the best tools they have against the dinosaurs. I could start off with a Pampaka Onga here and then have 4 dinosaurs. Whoa. The Star Alliance comes out. So how do I want to do this? I guess I go Tricerine Legionary, and that can ward. I suppose I want to ward my Saurians as much as possible, right? Because that's what this is all about. And I think I can spread out my taunts like this. Oh man. It's just that the Selective Preservation or whatever, it chooses one of each power level, I believe. And Shrix is of its own power level. So if it's at its own power level and it's warded, then it's pretty well protected against that creature control. I need to make it through my deck somehow because I don't anticipate being able to win the game with just these like 5 Saurian cards, right? I think they'll be messed with eventually. So I think I'll want to play Untamed next so I can bounce their stuff, which is disruptive. Oh, an enhanced force field. Well, they don't get up to check, so that's nice. I really want value out of my dinos and to have them so early. If Senator Shrix reaps and I exalt, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I would have to reap with everything to get to check here. And they don't have anything that controls Amber on the board, but they do have stuff in Shadows that could take me off check. Now, suppose if they do that, it's not a huge deal because it gives me a chance to bounce the Colonist Chapman. Oh, and they are going Shadows. They can't steal because of Odoac, right? Do they have Mug? They have Blatant Thievery, though. So that could take the Amber off of Odoac, right? All right, let's see. Card Blatant Thievery. Move all Amber from that creature to your pool. So that's actually working against my Shrix, right? Dang. Wow, look at all this stuff. Can Twin Bolt Emission take out enough? I can take out Jackie Tar and One-Eyed Willa. So that's something. Can't take them off check, though. Wild Wormhole first, right? Chantafibris. So I can move an Amber from Old Bruno onto Senator Shrix. Or from Diplomat Agung onto Senator Shrix. The only problem with that is that it improves their Blatant Thievery. Oh, right, yeah, I'll just move it onto something that I'll destroy right now. So yeah, let's move the Diplomat Agung onto Jackie Tar, because I'm going to do Twin Bolt Emission to take these 2 out, I think. Now I have Ghost Form. I could put the Ghost Form on Senator Shrix or Odoac. Hopefully prevent them from stealing stuff later. I should have thought playing the Sanitation Engineer. I should have discarded that because now it's the same power as Tribune Pompatus. I am on check, so that's nice. They're going Shadows. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they take the Amber off of Senator Shrix. Yeah, they still will walk the plank, but that doesn't do anything. But I guess they didn't have an option there. Oh boy. So they don't have Submersive Principle, so maybe it's like this crazy place where I could actually race them with Saurians. Because if I reap, 1, 2, that's fighting, 3, 4. I'm gonna go Untamed. I have this Perilous Wild, which actually takes out the Old Bruno. None of my creatures are elusive. So how do I want to bounce these things? Can I bounce all their stuff? Oh, I want to do Agung first, so I can get rid of the ward. And yes, I can bounce all their stuff. Although I might want to bounce Chapman and Mutagenesis Researcher and then fight Agong. Because that way, they can't change the houses of their stuff and like improve their Grand Alliance Council. They have double Xeno training. One of them, oh, they're both gone. Oh, final analysis. Stealing with information exchange. Okay, well, this is the only time my interdimensional graft is going to do something, right? Yep, okay, so that's what I'm doing. What do I do? What's the order? What's the order? Ah, Mimicry. I want to take Mimicry out of my deck. Yeah, so I'll Wild Wormhole last. Oh, there's the Mimicry. Nice. Then I'll Wild Wormhole. Mustic Murmook. Oh. It's just going to shoot itself then. This is a case where I actually don't want that. Oh, Daughter? I think that's a good pickup here. The other thing would be Mab the Mad, if I want to gain Amber, because it'd be 1, 2, 3, essentially, and then maybe 4, 5. The Daughter lets me play, gets more cards in hand. Oh, you know what? I want the Mab the Mad, I think. Oh, it's close. It's a close game. They got rid of the Odoac so they can steal. They have Ransack still? No, it's gone. Okay, cool. Oh, KeyForge. Uh-oh. This could end me. But I have Mimicry. What can I use the Mimicry on to stop them? I need to use their Amber control. All right. I could go... Maybe I want to go Saurian here? But wait, with Untamed... I gain, yeah, essentially 3. Or do I play my Saurians out? If I play the Saurians out, then I'll draw into Camouflage and Wild Spirit, I think. And I also want to go Untamed to control their Amber. So maybe that's how I do the final push. Because I should have enough Amber to forge here. What do I want to put the Imperial Scutum on? Perfectus Ludo, I guess? Or I could put it on Spartosaur. I think I'll put it on Spartosaur this time. Just so it doesn't get damaged as much when I want to fight. And then Senator Shrix. Alright, I guess I'll fight this. Does 4 damage there. Oh, and the ward. Okay, I don't lose the ward. Alright. So now I have 6 Untamed cards. And I have Mimicry to copy some sort of Amber control. So they have Xeno Training. So I could copy Xeno Training and capture 2. Or I could copy Walk the Plank and steal 1. Or Information Exchange and steal 2 if they steal 2 from me. Are they doing bouncing stuff though? What's happening here? I guess I still don't forge because of KeyForge. So now Grand Alliance Council. Ludo is left. So I'm not forging because of the KeyForge. Jeez. So what do I do? They still have 9 cards in their discard, so I think I'm safe to hold the Mimicry. But the question is, like, would I want to go Untamed again? I guess I might. I'll not pull the Archives. Oh, Cauldron Boil does do damage to that, so can I take advantage of that somehow? No, I don't think so. And because I'll probably be going Untamed next turn, if anything, I'll put the Wild Spirit on an Untamed card. And I'll put it on Imprinted Murmook. Double Wild Wormhole. The possibilities are endless here. Could I Wild Wormhole into an Odoac and capture, or into a Mustic Murmook and tax them for an Amber if the situation calls for it? I need to forge 2 keys here before they can forge 1 key. And this deck doesn't have Unity or Discord, so that means they can't bounce these upgrades. That is good to know. This is it, Fudginator. It's Worlds Collide versus Dark Tidings. This one game will determine their legacy. It's Joelker's move now. I have a Mimicry in the Archives, and that's what I'm working with. The Xeno trainings are gone. The KeyForge is gone. What Amber control do they have left? Walk the Plank, gone. Ransack, gone. 2 old Brunos. They have an old Bruno left. I have enough to forge 2 keys through an old Bruno with the help of imprinted Murmook. There's a Think Twice. What can Think Twice do? They can Think Twice Ransack? That could be devastating. Oh, they have options. That's scary. It has to be Think Twice. And they also have they must have Think Twice and old Bruno in their hand. Well, let's just have a little relaxing moment here. My fate is in Joelker's hands. So with the wild wormholes, I don't think it's possible for the wild wormholes to be better than my untamed play. Think Twice. Nice. Oh, the file analysis. Okay, that could be a problem. So now, they used Think Twice to play final analysis. And now, my mimicry. I need my mimicry to do something. They didn't steal from me, did they? No. So they have 1 in the archive. Wait, do I know what they archived? Oh, that was off the binary moray. So it was probably like old Bruno that they archived. I can Think Twice something. That would be funny, but I'm not going to do that. There's no options there. Well, they're not on check, so maybe I don't use the mimicry yet. How can I gain the most amber possible? With Logos, I gain 1, 2. That's all that's guaranteed. I would go to 9. And then, in that case, old Bruno and one more thing would stop me. Old Bruno and the... Well, what? Old Bruno and what would stop me? Jackie Tar? Or wait, no. Jackie Tar is a capture and that's gone. Ransack is gone. So I think maybe if I go up to 9, I win? And I can go up to 9. Oh, I could play Odoak and go up to 9 with that. Whoa. And capture? Wait, hold on. I'll play the Chant of Hubris first. I want to keep this amber on Odoak. Chant of Hubris. Odoak. Ward it. Up to 9 amber, you can't steal from me. Old Bruno can't be enough. They have Blatant Thievery still? Where's the Blatant Thievery? Blatant Thievery is gone. They're going shadows. They're taking the cards from their archives to their hand. And with Odoak too, if this is still there. Oh. He's saying something in the chat. Got there. Wow. Whew. I got it. Oh, Murph. Close games. 3-2 every time. Gotta love it. What an interesting match. All right. I saved Sultan, which I've never done before because no one ever bans it. But it had the double Savage Clash, and I really, really wanted that consistent creature control. But it went up against their saved deck and lost, but it was still close, right? And then finally, I had Fotu and the Ezen as my choices in the last game. Went with the trusty dinos, and they got the win. Yeah.